Hey guys, it's Karim from the Canterbury Hills Resource Team again. We are now going into week 5. And this week I have a cool new science experiment for you guys to try. We actually have 3 this week instead of 2. The first one's going to be called Crazy Crayons. It sounds really weird, but it is extremely fun and sort of messy. So for this experiment, we have given you guys 5 different colored crayons. So what we will basically be doing is sorting every crayon into 5 different cups and melting them. At least that's what you guys are going to be doing at home. If you want, sorting them into 5 different small cups, melting them in the microwave for roughly 30 seconds or just until they're completely liquid. And then we are going to be, my handy measuring cup is back again. We are going to be taking a glass full of freezing cold water. And once all crayons are melted, you can dump each individual color into the cold water, and it becomes a very solid, wrinkly-like structure, and it's kind of fun to play with. And since it is still wax, once it solidifies again and becomes its new crinkly form, you can still draw with these. They don't need to be this shape. Yeah, let's get started. Right now I'm going to go and melt all of these crayons into this bowl, and then I will be back. Hey guys, I'm back again. Now with all of my crayons melted. You can hear it sizzling a little bit. I think I microwaved them too long. I have a safety glove here because this bowl is very hot, but all we need to do, all that's left, is carefully pick up our bowl, use my measuring cup, and pour it in, and you'll be able to see right away what I'm talking about. And so at the very top, it creates, the very top floating up here, creates a very cool melted crayon wax structure. This is a mixture of a lot of different colors. The water's freezing cold. That's a very important step. You want to make sure that the water's freezing cold. And after this cools down, I'd give it about a solid 5 minutes to just let it sit and cool in the water. If it's all solidified at the very top and it's a solid wax structure, you can go ahead and take it out. Again, when you're handling your bowl, I only put it in for 30, maybe 40 seconds, and it is very hot. So make sure that you use proper gloves. And for cleanup, hot water will take away some of the crayon in this bowl, but you're gonna wanna either use a paper towel and just kind of scrape it all out with water and shove it into the garbage, or you can, once it's all hardened and solidified in your bowl or in here, or a spoon if you want to stir it or anything like that, use your fingers, because if you just use the tip of your finger and kind of push very hard, the wax will come right off, and it's not that hard to clean up, but it can get a little messy for whatever bowls you're using. So yeah, the top of this is very hot up here, so I can still feel and see that the wax is not fully melted yet, but it is on its way. You can see at the very bottom, it's a solid structure. I was expecting the crayon to fall straight to the bottom, and a little bit did. If you can see at the bottom, a little piece did, just floating around there. But after this is solidified and it's nice and cooled down, you can actually go ahead and pick it up, and it's still a crayon, it's still wax. You can still draw with it or do whatever you need to do, but let it cool down first. That's a very important part. I hope you guys enjoyed this video trying it at home. Remember to use safety precautions when you're dealing with this. A heat glove, I think it's called, is very important. It will stop your hands from getting burned.